It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, October 31st, 2021. We are at the Tripoli Road parking area for Tecumseh, which there's nobody else here. So I don't know if that's a bad sign. There's a water crossing right in front of me. It's the only one that we have, the only substantial one. And the White Mountain Guide says it could be tricky in high water, which is definitely where we are. So maybe there's no one here because this is an impossible water crossing. Let me see. Oh, it does not look promising. Let's see. I don't know. Might have to wait it. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to wade across. So let's go see what John feels like doing. Okay, so I did in fact take off my boots to get across. I'm waiting to record John. He just dropped his phone into the river, actually, when he was bending over to take off his shoes. The fun part is we get to do this after we're done with our hike on the way back, too. All right. Success. This is a section of the Mount Tecumseh Trail coming up from Tripoli Road. And it is, I don't know, 7/10 from the summit, maybe. But this area is really mossy and nice. I just thought I'd show. It's also a little bit rooty and a little steep right here. We're gonna go up there. It looks like we're kind of overcast now. It's all right. All right, this area is kind of dark and creepy. So I thought it'd be interesting to show you. And it is super muddy today. And nobody else is hiking this trail, at least from where we parked. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some people on the summit who came up the other way, but it is Halloween and it's kind of late in the day. And it was raining up here all day, so maybe there won't be anyone. That would also not surprise me. But we're almost there. Last little push and we'll be up on the summit. A couple tenths of a mile. This is the summit of Tecumseh, and normally you would have a nice view of the Osceolas this way, but yet another foggy hike. Not raining though. This is the marker, which if you look at it closely, it says 3997 feet, 2019. They reassessed the height using LiDAR, and subsequently it's not 4,000 feet anymore, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's still on the 4,000 footers list because they grandfathered it in. And here's the trail. So Sauceman Trail we've never taken, but we'll probably do it next time we come up here in the winter. You walk out along the top and it gives you a view out down the ski area. But we've never done that. And we are parked at Tripoli Road, so we're gonna start back. It's 4 o'clock and sunset I think is at 5:40. So we gotta beat it out of here, and we still have to do those 2 water crossings at the end.
No fun doing that in the dark.
Well, we're doing it barefoot, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway,
Still need to see though.
didn't see anyone else hiking today. And no moose. But the hike's not over.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm getting Laura in her natural habitat. Climbing down the steeps. This was kind of nuts, actually. Going up and down. It's steep. It's steep stuff here. So it's been a good, nice little hike. It's a little chilly on my hands now. And she made it. Success.
So far. We are very close to the car now, and out in the woods you might be able to see water cascading down. That's just spontaneous drainage. I'm sure that is not always there, but like I said, they got a lot of rain yesterday, well, last night and today I think, and earlier in the week too, so it's just been a pretty rainy month. And the cloud got lower when after we ascended into it. It just kind of dropped. So on our way back, we were pretty much in the cloud until around, I don't know, 2,800 feet elevation. So there was one lookout that we visited at the beginning that wasn't that great, but there's a little, oh, it's a chipmunk? Yeah, it's a chipmunk. I thought it might be a red squirrel. There was a small obstructed view of Moose Lock on the way up, and when we stopped on the way down, we were just totally in a cloud, so no views. That's okay. But it's been a really nice trail, and I'm kind of eager to do it in good conditions, see how it is. I don't mind not really having a view. If it's not supposed to have a view, that's fine. But it seems like the lower part of the trail especially, I don't know if you can tell from here, it's not really eroded or anything. It's nice. And as you got further up, there were sections that were going through like a really dense conifer sections, and then it would pop out a little bit into more daylight, and then back into the conifers. It was lots of moss. It was pretty. So well, I'm sure I'll do this trail again, and hopefully next time it'll be in better conditions. Everything's super, super soggy and wet, and I am so glad that my boots got soaked yesterday, because I haven't worn these boots in probably 20 years maybe. They're old. Probably my first pair of hiking boots. But they're full Gore-Tex and they're full leather, and I'm just tromping through the mud, so that's excellent. All right, so next thing is a water crossing that I think I'm just gonna walk through. It's not super deep. And then the one right by the car that I'm gonna take my shoes off for. Probably won't put them on again because we're literally like 100 feet from the car. Yikes. I gotta go catch up with John, but you can see this is like, well, maybe you can't tell. It's mud. Alright. A little bit of birch color hanging on down here. We came in on Tripoli Road, which is a dirt road that closes the gates usually November to May. It depends on what time snow comes and the thaw is. So we will not probably be doing this in the winter from this side, unless we do a traverse with the Osceolas. which who knows? Who knows? Anyway, sorry to ramble, but you get a nice little sense of what the trail looks like. But now we can kind of see across to the other peaks and things around us, so it's kind of nice. Okay. Do you want to go?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to record you going?
Sure.
All right.
I'm gonna go across over there.
All right.
Isn't that looks like the best place?
I suppose, yeah, probably. Okay. Where are your boots? Oh, around your neck. Got it. There he goes. Yay. It's rushing. The car is right behind John. I can actually see our car. Yeah.
So here comes Laura. She's gonna wade across. That water's brisk. Mountain stream from the rainfall. Presumably that's why it's rushing so much.
That's cold. It's way colder than I remember it.